Tomorrow night from the Gemtech Arena here in Hull, England, 10th Legion Championship Fighting presents Decimation, a historic night of mixed martial arts action here in the UK. The main event for the 10th Legion Lightweight World title features Abdul Muhammad, one of the kingpins of the European Lightweight division, going head-to-head with the man standing right next to me. To my left, he is a Danish sensation, a tremendous lightweight with a record of 10 wins, just 2 losses, Rasmus Bendsten. Rasmus, only 24 hours until your fight against Abdul Muhammad. Give me your thoughts on the biggest fight of your career.
It's going to be a great fight. Abdul's a tough fighter. He's well recognized and got a lot of respect for him. For sure, it's going to be a fight of the night. No doubt about it. We're going to go at it, and I'm not looking to go the whole 5 rounds. So.
What has your training camp been like for this fight? Abdul Muhammad is probably the biggest opponent that you've ever had, both from a name standpoint and also from a skill standpoint. What have you done in preparation for Abdul Muhammad?
I've seen a lot of Abdul fights. And for sure, it's no secret that his wrestling is top notch. So I went to Extreme Couture in Las Vegas to train for this fight, specific Extreme Couture because they got the best UFC lightweight fighters there in the world. So I trained with Tyson Griffin and
Gray Maynard
and all these guys. Randy a little bit, and of course my pal Martin the Hitman Campbell. So it's been a tough camp, but I can hang with these guys. So hopefully this is gonna catapult me in the right direction.
There's some that say, some of the skeptics, when this fight was announced, and even now, say that Abdul Muhammad has been everywhere and anywhere and has fought against the best of the best. Fought Paul Daly, fought Ross Pearson. The list goes on and on in terms of guys he's fought. They say you're going to wilt under the pressure, the bright lights of 10th Legion, and also with your opponent Abdul Muhammad. How do you respond to that criticism?
I think, I think maybe from a fighter's perspective, for me it's just another fight. Abdul, he's made of blood, bones, and meat. Like everybody else. So I don't see nothing change. Fight's a fight. Yes, of course, this is the biggest fight for my career, but the biggest fight is always the next. So no pressure.
All your fights have been finishes. You've won 10 fights, you've stopped 10 opponents in their tracks before the bell sounded of the final where it didn't go to a decision. With you going 5-minute rounds, is that something you think about? How are you going to respond if the fight does go the full distance?
Yeah, I'm always training, for going the distance, but somehow it's just never happened, So, but I see it like, for me, I think the more I can drag it into the later rounds, I think Muhammad's going to be more tired from what I've seen from his later fights. Against Jason Young, his takedowns after the first and a half round became, less effective, and also against Tim Radcliffe. So I don't see it as I see it as an advantage for me if it goes into the rounds. But of course, I'm coming for it. I don't intend to make this go the distance. I want to finish the fight. I seek the fight, and what I've seen Abdul, he want to duke it out also. So I don't think it's gonna go 5 rounds.
What can fans expect to see out of Rasmus Bendsten tomorrow night?
Crisp striking. It's my striking, working a lot, mitts with Gil Martinez and some pro Mexican boxers. So my striking is top notch right now. It's real crisp, hit hard, and if I catch you, you're gonna be on your ass. So.
Now, fighting in the main event of 10th Legion Championship Fighting Decimation, one of the biggest shows in all the UK, if not the biggest show now in the UK. What does that mean for you?
It's a big honor, being recognized. Alan's seen what I can do, and he expects that I can deliver. So it's a huge honor for me, and got lots of respect for Abdul and him taking the fight. It's a huge step up the ladder for me. So, I just appreciate it.
If you are able to defeat Abdul Muhammad tomorrow night, what does the future have to hold for Rasmus Bendsten?
Sky's the limit. Just wanna. I've seen, Jason Young, and just saw a recent interview that nobody wants to stand for me. But we'll see later on. I'm ready to go toe to toe with anybody. Anybody they put in front of me, I'm willing to trade. So,
can you give me a prediction for tomorrow night's fight?
I think I'm hoping for a knockout. But we'll see.
Rasmus, good luck tomorrow night. We look forward to it.
Thanks.
Rasmus Bendsten, the main event, as he goes head-to-head with Abdul Muhammad, the main event of 10th Legion Championship Fighting's Decimation. It is for the lightweight world title.